Hi, folks. This is your MWIS fleeting view for the week ahead. Amount of cloud around for most on Tuesday morning, though of a different character depending on where you are. Over Wales and particularly mid and south Wales, this is going to be high cloud associated with a front to the southwest. Only just a few patches of rain into the southern Brecon Beacons, but otherwise dry for most, especially Snowdonia. Further to the north, in England and Scotland, particularly central and western areas, this tending to be lower and more flat covering cloud near the slope. So lots of fog on the higher slopes, only just a few of the highest tops of northern Scotland poking out of that cloud. As we go through the day, though, this cloud tending to push to the west, a few spots of rain in the morning and afternoon into the Brecon Beacons, but cloud actually tending to start to break up for most. Some indication of cloud lingering there in the southwest of the Highlands and maybe around central areas of the Pennines, a little bit in the Lake District as well. But on this east northeasterly wind, it's mostly those eastern areas that are going to see cloud, perhaps northern Cairngorms, northeast parts of the Northwest Highlands, etc. Warmest temperatures likely in the western areas of Scotland, probably reaching up to locally 13 degrees. Coolest in the east on this northeasterly wind, hardly getting above 10 degrees for many. And then in England and Wales, western regions, again, the warmest between probably 10 to 14 degrees. As we move into Tuesday night and Wednesday, much of this cloud actually tending to clear as high pressure remains dominant. These east-northeasterly winds will be quite brisk. Many will see winds of between 15 to 25 miles an hour, with gusts up to 30 miles an hour or more over the tallest mountains. Mountains of Scotland may see some slack winds from time to time, particularly in the northwest, but these will tend to rise Tuesday night into Wednesday. Just a few little spots of rain are possible in the west of Scotland late into Wednesday morning, but it will be very minimal in nature. As we get into Wednesday, those winds remain in place under high pressure, but a decent sunny day for many. Most of the cloud will linger on those west and northwestern areas, possibly Cairngorms, Moray Firth area, eastern parts of southern Highlands, eastern parts of Yorkshire Dales as well, probably the most vulnerable to some low cloud covering the tops, but this soon lifting as the day gets going with plenty of sunshine. Winds tending to go more slack in northern areas as the day goes, but much of the Pennines and Wales staying in that northeasterly breeze. Getting colder in this northerly breeze, many areas of Scotland starting the day at 5 or 6 degrees, rising to 10 degrees or more in those western areas, eastern areas tending to stay quite cool. Not much warmer in England and Wales, with highs reaching up to 10 degrees. Of course, the low valleys, especially in the west of the lower mountains like the Peak District and the Yorkshire Dales, they may reach up to 12 degrees, 13 degrees in local areas. Cloud remaining broken as we continue into Wednesday and Wednesday night. Some risk of just a few little spots of rain drifting in from the north, though it may be entirely dry as we get into Thursday night, and some cloud features just drifting around. These will be minimal in nature, tending to stay near the tops of mountains, but for most places, cloud well broken, only barely reforming. Overnight into Thursday, there is a chance of a few patches of frozen ground. It will be a very light frost, soon fading as soon as the sun comes up, but just local areas as the wind goes slack, and with clear skies overnight, those colder temperatures may facilitate just a slight ground frost. Into Thursday, temperatures still remaining cool, very few areas getting really above about 10 degrees. Of course, warmest in those south and western areas of the Peak District, Wales, but still staying likely near 10 degrees. Just the chance of a few spots of showers into northern areas of the highlands, otherwise dry foremost with decent sun spells. A few cloud drifting around western areas of the southern uplands, possibly the Lake District, Snowdonia as well, Brecon Beacons, but these tending to lift off the tops as we get through the day for good sun spells again for most. Winds tending to die down for most as well, especially in Scotland, where winds will go fairly slack, little above 10 miles an hour, mostly below 20 miles an hour in England and Wales. Just a short look at Friday into the weekend, as it is quite a simple story. That is high pressure well surrounding the British Isles on Friday morning. And this is going to be the story Friday into Saturday. Plenty of sunshine around, maybe some low fog in the mornings, but likely hills mostly clear for most of the day on Friday and Saturday. Trending cooler, but otherwise improving through the week. But as always, keep updated with the detail on the website and the socials. That's the story for now. See you soon.